Good morning. Hey, folks. Hey, everybody. Hey, Pent Up. Hey, Global Granny. I don't know if y'all can see me and hear me. So, somebody in the chat, let me know if you can see and hear because I am totally like free balling it today. I don't have internet in my place yet, so I'm shooting this whole thing on my phone. So can somebody tell me, can you see and can you hear? Hey, Nyrel! Oh, my friends. This is why I love YouTube. I like YouTube because I get to see my friends, not anything else. I swear to you, YouTube is like my social platform where I meet up with I have my family reunion. Yay, thanks, Marilyn. Because I'm doing this totally on my phone, y'all. I don't have internet in this apartment yet. And so it is really like I'm starting from the ground up. But I'm excited to share with you all. So I want to take questions really. Let me see. That is such a glare on those glasses. I don't think I need to see anything. I'll put my glasses on if I need to read a question, but I'm here to take your questions. So let me get the housekeeping and stuff out of the way. Hello, my name is Sandra, and welcome to my channel From Lack to Legacy. On this channel, we're all things money, investing, mindset, particularly how to go from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, please stay. And if you've been here with me before, welcome back. I wish I could just give everybody a big old hug. I miss everybody. Also, we talk a little bit about travel because that's what I do. I recently retired. If you're new, I retired a couple years ago. I was a teacher, taught for almost 30 years. And now I do teaching in a different way. I host a now weekly study group. It's a learning community for Black women in particular, women and people of color that want to learn how to invest in the stock market, trade options, anything that has to do with money and making your money grow. That's what we talk about, and we do it on a weekly basis. But this week is different because I am in Chiang Mai, Thailand, which is fast becoming one of my favorite cities. And I found an apartment and I want to share with you all because for me, the goal has always been, how do I minimize my expenses while maximizing my investments? That's the name of the game. So I do need my glasses. So that's what we're doing. Hey, let's talk about it with Mara. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Natasha. Hi, all my friends. All my friends. So what I'm going to do is wait till everybody gets in. If you have a question, how long is your rental? It's a 6-month rental, Kathy. And thank you. If you put a Q in front of it, that will be helpful because then I can get right to your questions. We probably aren't going to do anything about trading today, y'all, because I'm on my phone. I can't share a screen. I don't know how to do all that stuff. And I definitely can't pull up anything and trade on my phone. So, Nyrel, I wish you were here. I promise you, I wish all my friends were here. Period. I wish everybody was here with me because it's nothing like having, like a great environment, but then being able to share with your loved ones. So, yes, so I'm here for 6 months in this lease, but the nature of Chiang Mai is that you could get a rental for a month. I did that before, and that rental cost me double. It still was very reasonable. The first time I was here, I stayed in 2 different places. I stayed at each one for a month. One of them was about $600 a month. The other one was a little pricier because I was kind of paying by the week. But both of those were really nice places. I would recommend those if you're here and you're staying for less than 6 months. The first place that I stayed, and you guys might want to get some pencil and paper if you're thinking about coming this way, because I don't know how to add to this chat on my phone. When I tell y'all, we just freewheeling it today. We are free. We freewheeling it. But I'll give you the 2 places that I stayed that were great for short-term rentals. They were very clean. They had most of the amenities. The first one was the DoubleTree. I loved it. Super clean. They have 1-bedroom apartments. They may even have a 2-bedroom, and then they have regular hotel rooms. So they had everything. The only thing that they did not have that I did not, the reason I didn't stay there is because they don't have a pool. and they didn't have room service. Although there was a hotel, there was a restaurant right down in the lobby, literally in the lobby, a standing restaurant. So if you're coming to, and if anybody is interested, I'm still trying to watch the chat. If, let's see, Shauna, what were you going to ask? Period. Free will, sis, I'm listening. Marissa Price, I enjoy. Okay, do they accept cash? Yes. Most of these places, I pay everything with cash. I prefer to pay with cash, y'all, because I don't like slapping my card down. I don't know, maybe it's still my trauma. It could be a trauma response, but I don't trust my credit card anywhere. I have had things happen, not just to me, but to friends. Are you a resident or working on your residency? No, I have residency in Mexico, and I am searching for other places to set up residency. I haven't heard any talk of residency for foreigners or tourists here in Chiang Mai, but they do offer long-term visas. And I went to see a visa agent yesterday. There are 9 different types of visas that are available here in Thailand. Let me make sure. I'm going to scroll back through here and just make sure I didn't miss any questions. How long is my rental? 6 months. I answered that. Did the landlord require some crazy? No, Shauna. This place is $325 a month. And y'all, they're a dime a dozen. I jumped too quickly because this one's not perfect. If I had it to do over again, I would probably slow my roll. But I was ready to get out of that hotel. I usually make good hotel choices, but the last hotel I stayed in, y'all, it didn't have bugs. But the clientele there, I could very well see those people winding up on the news. It was one couple under me. When I tell y'all, they did drugs the whole time and they fought the whole time over the drugs. I was like, I gotta go. It was only, well, y'all know we weren't there. And most of the guests are either young Caucasians. So I couldn't stay there. I had to leave. Hey, Liz, that's my sister. Hey, Elizabeth. So no, I was in a hurry and I picked this one. It works, but it's not perfect. And I'll show you all, I'll give you all the tour and show you why it's not perfect and things you might want to look out for if you are going to, go this route. And let me just back up and tell you guys why I decided to even rent an apartment here for the short term, which is only 6 months. Because I like Southeast Asia and I want to explore the entire region. And most of you guys know I travel with all of my stuff. So I have 2 suitcases and a backpack. My total weight that I was carrying before, the total weight was about 130 pounds. I had one suitcase that was 30 kilos. And I had another one, 30 kilos is about 66 pounds. I had another suitcase that was about 20 kilos. That's about 44 pounds. And then I had a backpack that should have had only 7 kilos. That's about 15 pounds. So 66, 44, and 15. I was just around 125 pounds. Well, that is not sustainable when you're talking about bopping around. And here's why I made the move. I went to Koh Samui and they charged me the ticket for me to go from Chiang Mai to Koh Samui, which is an island in the south of Thailand. Beautiful place. Cost me $69 roughly to get there. My suitcases cost me $300 both ways. I said, oh no, you will never get that kind of cash out of me again. So instead of lugging my suitcases around, I knew I wanted to stay in the region. I'll get to you guys' questions too. I knew I wanted to stay in the region. So I decided it would be more beneficial to just rent an apartment. That way I have a home base here for 6 months. Now I can drop my suitcases and now I'm a backpack traveler. So now I can take advantage of those $39, $59, $89 flights. I have not seen a flight for more than $200 from Chiang Mai to anywhere in the region. And so some places that I plan to travel in the next 6 months are, I want to get to Japan, China, South Korea, Laos, Where else? Vietnam. I still haven't gotten to Vietnam. And then I need to do all, Malaysia, Singapore. I need to do all of that. And I may even hit the Philippines. So it would make more sense for me to pay for this apartment. It breaks down to like $10.25 a day. Basically, it's like $10. It's less than $11 a day I'm paying for this apartment. So that's how I came to the place where it made more sense to rent an apartment for the short term, have a home base here, and now I can travel. So now at the end of the month, I got a ticket to Singapore, and I think the ticket was like $53. So I don't have to worry about suitcases. I packed me a bag. I can pack pretty much 2 weeks of stuff in my backpack. Most of the those low price carriers or the regional carriers, you can get a ticket with carry-on for that low price. It's once you start adding luggage that the price starts to add up. So once I figured that out, I'm like, oh, no. I'll never pay for luggage again. It makes more sense to just rent a place and explore the region. So that's it. At the end of the month, I go to Singapore. I pay $50-some for the ticket. I'll just pay for, more lodging. And my whole travel goal, y'all, this is what I'm really trying to prove, is that in certain parts of the world, you can totally exist on $50 a day. Certainly $100. $50 a day works out to $1,500 a month. I'm on a mission to prove that you can live, and you can live well. And I don't mean like eating top ramen. You can live for $50 a day. I'm in this place for $10 a day. That gives me $40 a day to eat and entertainment. It can totally be done. So just to give you some background, that's how we got here. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Because y'all know it's 7 o'clock in the morning for me. Okay, so let me just scroll through the questions and say hi to everybody. Hello, Black Women Building Wealth. Shauna, we talked about that. The only thing that I needed was 1 month's rent and 2 months deposit. So if this place was $325, multiply that by 3, for less than $1,000, I was able to get into this place, and the rent is paid for 1 month. You can't beat it. Tell me, where in the U.S. can you get into a new apartment for less than $1,000 and your first month of rent is paid? If I stay the entire 6 months, then they return your deposit at the end. So yes. Are you a resident? Nope, not working on it either. I don't think I need to do long-term visa either after I talked to the visa agent yesterday, because I only want to be here 6 months, and there's a way to work around that with your tourist visas. We can talk about that. Yes, they accept cash. You can use credit card just about anywhere in Thailand. Most bigger businesses will accept it. If you go to mom and pop shops, you're going to need cash. And PayPal, some people, like online, I haven't heard a lot of people talking about PayPal. I'm looking for another question. Okay. Yep, I pay cash for everything, y'all. Because some things happened when I was in Mexico with my girlfriend. She's here, and they ran her card. Thank you, but no thank you. Made a believer out of me. And Yvette, yes, there's community here, y'all. When I went to the visa office yesterday, a black man picked me up. He has, of course, a little, wait a minute. I think she's Thai. So he's married. I don't know if they're married, but they're together. They're partners with the Thai lady who was doing the whole visa thing. So yes, there's a Black in Chiang Mai group, brothers and sisters of Chiang Mai, brothers and sisters of Thailand. Black people. I was in Walmart. No, it wasn't Walmart. I was at the grocery store. It's called Lotus. I saw black people. It made me feel so good because when I got to the grocery store, I was by myself and it was overwhelming. But you know, the Dora the Explorer in me, I'm going anyway. I'm going scared. I'm going shaky. I did all of that. I was in the grocery store feeling totally overwhelmed, but it was okay because I was there. I had made it. That was the hard part. I was going to accomplish the mission, which was to get the things I needed for this apartment. and I ran into a wonderful black couple. So yes, there is community here, and I'm telling you, it works. Talk about the cockroaches. It's a big deal during, oh, see, Temp, I love you. Because y'all, I think I'm going to change, not this channel, but I might start another channel talking about truth in travel. Because the truth is, bugs in the tropics are a real thing. Bugs in the tropics are a real thing. I can tell you this, though. The 2 places I stayed, in the hotels, I didn't see one bug. Those people, they did a great job. The management did a great job of keeping those places super clean. And that was the first place that I stayed, I mentioned already before, was the DoubleTree. And the other one's called La Charcoa. It's in the old city, and beautiful place, beautiful pool. It was probably the best fit, but it wasn't the most economical. I think I was coming in somewhere just under $50 a day just for the hotel, somewhere between $40 and $50 a day, which is still reasonable by US standards, but that is not reasonable by standards here in Southeast Asia. And I knew I could get that cost down, but again, I was only renting for 1 month. So if you're the shorter term, you're going to pay more. I would say if anybody's interested in traveling in Southeast Asia, try to get a 3-month, 90 days. You can do that easily with tourist visa. Six months, you got to do a little more finagling, but still gives you plenty of time to explore the region. And yes, bugs are real. But let me tell you this. The bugs in my experience were the worst in Bali. I loved Bali. Bali is where you go to woosah. Bali is so full of natural beauty, but when I tell you the bugs, the monkeys, all of it, the birds, in the end, in the final analysis, that was a little bit too much for me. I like having my windows open. Like, my windows are open here. I promise you I'm gonna give y'all the $2 tour, because I could twirl in a circle and tour this whole place. But the cockroaches, I haven't seen them here. The biggest cockroaches, the cockroaches that gave me the most trouble were in Mexico. Mexico, that's where I saw the most cockroaches. When I went to Bali, it wasn't so much cockroaches. I saw water bugs and beetles and all kinds of bugs, but that wasn't it. When I came to Chiang Mai, even fewer bugs. Chiang Mai is more city, even though it's surrounded by mountains and trees and it's beautiful and green and lush. I haven't seen that, but there are some little bitty bugs. Bugs get in. That's just going to be a part of it, but I haven't seen those. The biggest and the most prevalence of cockroaches I saw was in Mexico. Bali was bugs and animals and monkeys, just nature, period. Okay. And nope, I didn't have to do anything crazy. CDM asked, are crazy ridiculous? Yes. The bugs in Mexico are next level. What is your apartment pros and cons? Okay, Shauna, let me go through the pros of this apartment. One is this beautiful view. So let me just stop and share with y'all the view. This is what got me, because the rest of the apartment ain't really nothing to talk about, but y'all look at this. Can y'all see that? Can you see those mountains? I don't know if you could see it. The mountain view is what got me. And this room is nice and big and it's bright. So that's what got me. Those were the pros. The location is perfect for me. I'm close to lots of things. I'm close to the zoo, y'all. I need to slow down. Here are the pros. I can walk to the zoo. There's a college campus I can walk to. It's beautiful, green and lush and shady. It's hot as heck in Thailand, but I can walk there. There's a lake nearby. Y'all, I've been dying to find some place that I could walk, because that's the exercise of choice for me. I'm not going to be doing no hoopty-hoopty-hoopty-hoopty-hoo-hoo-hoo. I'm not doing it. I can't dance. I don't want to count. I want to do all that stuff. But I will walk you under a table. I will walk you day and night. And so this place has good sidewalks. It's 15-minute walk to the mall, or a $2 ride. It could be from $1 to $2 to take a grab to get to the mall. Any restaurants, there are tons of restaurants nearby. There's a pharmacy, a bank. Everything that I need is close. So the location is a pro. The view is an absolute pro for me. This room that I am in is bright and white and light, and it's got windows and two little balconies on each side, two little alcoves on the side. That's a pro. The cons, ooh, Jesus. Let me start with this. Y'all, I swear to goodness, I know I'm going to have to be kind and diplomatic here because, again, I stayed in two places in Chiang Mai. I never saw a bug. It was super, super clean. I mean, it was perfect. When I walked into this apartment, it smelled like two nanny goats was in here trying to make a baby. When I tell y'all, it smelled I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It almost turned me off. But I guess in my old age, I've gotten to the place where I can see past that. I knew if we opened up the windows, got a good cleaner in here throughout all the old stuff, it was manageable. But this is not like the States. Nobody would turn over a key to you to rent a place if it wasn't, at least presentable. They didn't clean this place, child. They didn't give two hoots. I guess they say for $325. And maybe that's just the culture. That's the way they do it. I don't know. But that's a con for me. Because now I'm paying a professional cleaner. And if I'll show you in a minute. I haven't unpacked anything. I'm not unpacking anything. I'm sitting on a towel right now. My stuff is all packed up. I got so much to share with y'all. So a con was, and I don't even know if it's a con, but it's just very different. In the U.S., when you rent something, generally when you get in there, at least it's clean enough that you could kind of operate. This was not the case. I paid somebody to clean just the surface stuff so that I could just come in here without, doing this. They came, they spent a couple hours, they cleaned everything. They did the bathroom, the kitchens, they did all that stuff. But now I am paying a professional to come in and deep clean everything. Everything has to come out. It's an 8-hour job. They come on Saturday. It's a team of 4 people for 8 hours. I'm going to need y'all in here because I'll be gone. I'll let them pull everything out. Everything is mopped, wiped down, sanitized. I'm like, where's the bleach? I'm going to leave some bleach here because I know I'm talking to my people. Every black woman in the world know it ain't clean, so we wipe it down with some bleach. Where's the bleach? I've been looking high and low. So that was, that was a con. The having to do such a deep cleaning. But you would do that anyway. So I just didn't like the fact that it was extra crispy. Like we didn't even try. Here go your keys. We didn't even try. We dusted it, but it was not. Oh, so that's a con. Oh, this place doesn't have a proper kitchen. I'm not gonna be here for forever, but that's something that I really got ahead of myself. It's got these induction plates. You cook on these induction tops. Not ideal. But that's on me because those places exist. You can get full kitchens. You can get everything. But I was in such a hurry to get out the little roach motel that I jumped at this one. When she said $325, I was like, baby boo, take this little money. When I saw the view to this place in this bedroom, this is what sold me. It's got a washer here. That's another pro. I've got my own washing machine right here on this little balcony. That's a pro. It's just a great building. The building it's a great building. It's not that building in the pictures, y'all, because y'all know I do try to keep some of it. I try to keep my safety in, mind. Although it is a modern building, it's not that building in the thumbnail, but it is. It's a high rise. I want to say it's 8 floors. It's got a pool, a sauna, a gym, 24-hour security. Yeah, you can't just drive up. The guard has to let you in, so nobody can just drive up. You can't just walk up. They've got the little biometric screening. You got to put your fingerprint in to open up the door. Those are the pros for me because I'm alone. I'm always concerned about safety. That's one reason I didn't post up the exact building with the name, y'all. I'm not comfortable with broadcasting like that, like where you can find me every moment of the day. So those are some things I do try to keep under wraps. But yes, I can't tell you how many apartments on this floor, maybe 20, 25. It's a long hallway. If we got time, I'll take you to show you that too. So the cons are it doesn't have a proper kitchen. It's not the brand new building. People have been in this unit before. It's just, for 325. That's what I keep telling myself. For 325, sis, we can make it work. So I hope that answers your questions. The pros far outweigh the cons, but there are some definite cons. Definitely cons. One of the cons, I think, is that the pool is outdoors and it's not covered. So you're full sun. But these are like real first world problems. The next one, it says, you have residency in Mexico and you're staying in Thailand for 6 months, if I'm correct. Yes. I have 4-year temporary residency in Mexico. So I'm a resident of Mexico and I travel the world still. So I'm staying here for a few months, but I have to head back. I think you have to spend so much time in Mexico, so I'll head back. I'll have to figure all that stuff out. But yes, I still travel. I would have gotten a place in Mexico, but to be honest with you all, I couldn't use Mexico as a home base and travel Southeast Asia. It didn't make sense. And plus, a real truth is, I couldn't find the quality of apartment that I wanted in Mexico for the price. What they wanted to put me in for $325 in Mexico, I wasn't going to live in it. I'm sorry. For $300 in Playa, because Playa could be expensive. I loved Playa, but I could never quite work that formula out. I was always overpaying. I paid between $1,000 and $2,000 a month to be in apartments that I felt comfortable in Mexico. The ones that were $300, $400, I'm sorry. Other people do it, and I get it. I wasn't going to do it. I didn't like the neighborhood. I didn't like where it was. I didn't like anything about the $400 apartments in Mexico in Playa. Now, someplace else, smaller city, you might be able to get more. So I did not. Mexico is really my home base. So like, I don't go back to the U.S. When I leave here, I'll go back to Mexico because I know I can always get set up there too. Guadalajara, I loved. I could go back to Playa. There, CDMX, love Mexico City. I could go to any of those places. But since I'm over here and I want to really see the region extensively, it made sense to secure this little apartment for 6 months, give me time to really do, and then I can beat it on back to Mexico. Okay, so I'm rolling through the questions, you all. How are you? Let's see. Anything else, my friend? So smart. Air Asia was my best friend. Yes. When I was in Southeast Asia, you can get $25 flights. Yes. You can get $30, $50 flights. The only time that doesn't work is if you have luggage. And so that was my reasoning for paying $10 a day for this apartment, because I can leave my big suitcase, pack a backpack, run to the Philippines, come on back, drop my stuff, chill for a week, rest up, pack my backpack again like Dora the Explorer. I swear to y'all, I'm the Black Dora the Explorer. And then head on over to Vietnam for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Pack up, come back, rest up. So that's the logic behind finding the least expensive place, because it's cheaper than a hotel. There's no hotel this nice, this cheap. So that was my thinking. Is there a real roach problem there? I hate going to the bathroom at night. No, see, Tim, I haven't seen roaches. No, that hasn't been my experience. I don't know. Maybe I've been lucky in that way. I just haven't seen them. No, but there is some little bug here that moves really quickly. I saw one in my kitchen, but I got some spray. I don't know what it is, but it's not a roach. I know a roach. No. Hey, Barry. Loving your plan, winning. Let's see. Oh, I don't even want to see that. If you were to pack all over again, would you still pack the 2 suitcases and the 1 backpack, or would you pack less? I'm asking, yes, I would absolutely pack less. But you all, just so you know how I got here, I am unhomed. I sold my house. I sold everything. I have a small storage in Chicago, which I hate. I really need to go back, pare that down even more, and get rid of it, because that's $60 a month. For me, that's almost $720 a year. Y'all know my whole focus is how do we save more money and invest more money. $700, I could be investing that money. I don't like it, but that's what it is. So I got a small storage. I'm gonna go dump that the next time I go to the States and invest that money. So I brought 2 suitcases. Yep, the medium. Wait a minute. Which ones did I bring? I brought the little one and the large one. I left the medium to that set in Chicago. I would absolutely only pack 1 suitcase and 1 backpack if I had it to do all over again. But y'all, when I started out, I brought everything with me. So I was traveling with all of my important documents. I mean this. Like I had a suitcase full of like my will, everything, all my important documents, my taxes from 7, 12 years back, everything, every important piece of paper, because I didn't want to leave it. You know, I didn't know what I might need when I was out and about. I bought my divorce decrees, birth certificates, everything, medical records, everything. Now, you might not have to do that. But let me tell y'all what happened while I was in Cambodia. Because while I was in Cambodia, of course, I still had the big suitcases. I called the airline and they were going to charge me this crazy $300 to, baby, I lined up those suitcases. So sis, I started out with 2. Now I'm down to 1 suitcase, 1 carry-on, and a backpack. I can make it with, I've got the carry-on in the big one, but I could make it with my carry-on and a backpack from this day forward. When I was in Cambodia, I refused to pay the additional $300 to transport that stuff. So I did what my friend Ali suggested. I gave a lot of stuff away. And here's the real for me. I got into a Facebook group. I told the people, I'm looking for somebody to shred these papers because I got to lighten my load because I don't want to pay $300 to transport my stuff. One of the guys said, just burn it. I said, huh? He said, just burn it. Just go out into the streets of Cambodia and put it in the gutter and light a fire. I said, sir. He said, I promise you, y'all, let me tell you something. I've never done a ritual like this, and I've heard people say it and do it, and I never did it. I burned. Yes, I did. I took those papers because I had to have like 25 pounds worth of papers. No joke. Because I had all my old tax returns, everything. Y'all, I went through there and separated that stuff and put those papers. I found a concrete, like a planter. I dumped them papers in there and burned all that stuff. If you have never burned useless, heavy, foolishness stuff, like written something, gotten it off your chest and burned it, I've never done that, but I'm going to do it. Let me tell you about, it was so cathartic to burn all of those old papers. I burned it all. I was standing there in the streets of Cambodia, a hot, sweaty mess, but I felt so much lighter. It's just like this journey to freedom keeps unfolding. I keep getting more efficient at my freedom. And I'm telling you, that's what I want. That's why I'm sharing this. So maybe you can skip 5, 6, 7 steps in your freedom journey. Yes, do not pack more than 1 suitcase and 1 backpack. Don't do it unless you find a place where like $300 a month where you can pack your stuff and leave it. That's the solution. But if you're bopping around, don't do it to yourself. Pack light. Only pack the things that you need. If this is your exodus, still pack light. It was so cathartic though to burn those papers, and I'm glad I had that experience. It felt so good to be able to do it. The police didn't stop me. Nobody cared. It's, the world's a totally different place. So please pack light. Don't do it to yourself. It's not worth it. I'm scrolling through. Why don't you have to transfer? Oh, you don't have to transfer U.S. currency to their currency. I don't do currency. Let me show you this. Well, let me tell you how I do it. When I get to a country, generally I go to an ATM, preferably a bank, an ATM in a bank, or I'll go right to the bank counter. There are banks where you can just go in and with your debit card, make a withdrawal. I go in, I get all the money I think I'm going to need, as much cash as they will allow me to get. because what that allows me to do is now put my debit card, credit cards away. I don't advise using your debit cards and credit cards unless you are one of those people who monitor your statement and you got all the alerts set up. I just don't do it. So I get all the cash I need from the ATM. I don't use money exchanges. I don't exchange money with people at grocery stores. I don't do any of that. I don't use freestanding ATMs in case your card gets stolen. That happened to me. It ate my card. I happened to be standing right outside the bank. I knocked on the door. The man came out with a key, looked at my passport, gave me my card back. So I would advise that you always get cash. If I'm in Chicago, I usually go to my bank because they give me an even better rate, and I bulk up on as much cash as I think I'm going to need for at least a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Then that way, everything's cash. I know what I got out. I got out $500. I took out $1,000. That lasts me all month as long as I can. I think you get into trouble using your card. You open yourself up to fraud. Don't do it. Get currency. And you can get multiple currencies. I did that when I was in the States. I got money for Thailand, Vietnam, Bali, and I came to the... Oh, thank you. A super sticker from Expat Queen. Thank you. That's my sister. She's a fellow teacher too. Left the profession. Listen, y'all, we're getting free. Thank you, Expat. Love, love, love. So yeah, get money ahead of time. Get money from an ATM, outside a bank, inside a bank. Do not do money changers, y'all. They don't give you the best rate. You're going to pay somebody a commission. Also, if you're using an ATM, always decline the conversion because your bank will give you a better conversion. I don't care what country you're in. I think it's always better to use your own bank currency. And of course, like our mentors told us, you should have a Fidelity card, Schwab card, Capital One. There are several where they reimburse you ATM fees, and that will help you because those fees add up, and they don't charge international fees. Don't use Bank of America. I could tell you that because I use Bank of America, and they feed me up. So we talked about money. Oh, Nirel, I can only imagine how much you pay. This is, do you need to speak the local language? No. Most people speak English in places that you're going to frequent, like the mall. You can always find somebody. Is it sometimes a language barrier? Yes, but you've got Google Translate. Have I been able to make it? Yes, I haven't missed out on any meals, clearly. I get around. I've done everything I want to do everywhere. Most people are bilingual, multilingual. Americans are the only ones that aren't multilingual. We're the only ones traversing the whole globe, and we only speak one language. Most people speak English. When I've gotten into trouble, when somebody doesn't speak English, I go right to my Google Translate, pick my picture game. I could pull up an image in a New York Minute, point. You can make it happen. It is polite, though, to at least learn how to say hello and thank you. And hello is sawadee-ka. I say that all the time for everything. Sawadee-ka. That means hello, thank you, help me, everything. But learn a few phrases. Hello, thank you, bathroom, money, those kinds of things you do want to know. But you can make it without it. Elizabeth is recommending the Wise card. Absolutely. Yes, there are Black people here. Do you use Google Translate? Yes, I always use Google Translate. So there's not much culture shock. I'm not going to say that. I will say that where would the most... I don't know, y'all. I'm pretty easy and flexible. Maybe that's why I don't really experience culture shock. But the biggest way I would say is probably the food. Because you're going to have to get used to, there are different spices. And I'm in a country that loves curry, y'all. And I'm not really a curry fan. I'm coming around. But something in curry I don't care for. And then there's a couple spices and flavors and smells that I don't care for. But other than that, no. I found some dishes I like. I like this soup. Now I can't think of it. Khao soy. Of course, I love pad thai. There's all kinds of food. Thailand is a foodie's place. I'm telling you, great food. They're Michelin star chefs. Just incredible. So Thailand, It's great for food. The culture shock, no, I can't honestly say that. Not here in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is a city. It's got a beautiful mall, transportation. They've got, I think I saw a subway or trains. They got buses and tuk-tuks. They got everything. So that hasn't been a problem. Yeah, let's see. I'm good. Just returned. Okay. I'm going through the chat, y'all. Okay. I don't see any more questions. I'd rather have monkeys than bugs. See, Mark, that's what you say. Baby, those monkeys in Ubud were aggressive. No, no. I was scared of those monkeys. And I came out on my porch a couple of times, girl. There was a monkey sitting there looking at me like, what you doing? I was like, you know what? You own this balcony, baby. It all belongs to you. I know. No. I will take bugs over monkeys any day. And then I will take Chiang Mai bugs over any bugs because these are little annoying bugs. I haven't seen anything too outrageous. I saw some little bees. Look, I saw those little bees, those little bugs that just move fast. You don't even know what they are. You almost wouldn't see them. I don't know. I'd rather have bugs than monkeys, but the truth is I'd rather have no bugs and no monkeys. Okay, so the weather here is hot. It's humid, but it's not unbearable. What it does is most people aren't out during the daytime, just like in Mexico, just like in Spain. It forces you to slow down in the middle of the day because it's so hot. And then people come out around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You'll see the city start to come alive. By 9 o'clock, baby, it's in full effect. Chiang Mai is in full effect from 9 p.m. until midnight. I don't know, because by that time I'm in the bed. But yes, once the sun goes down, it starts to clear. Mosquitoes haven't been a problem for me. I keep this little spray, but they are present because it's so hot, it's so humid. Girl, but the humidity is so good for your skin. Holy smoly cannoli. You know, black people, we always put on lotion and oils and potions. I still do that, like for my legs. But for the most part, no, it reminds me of being in Mexico, where you just kept this dewy kind of glow because it's so much moisture in the air. My hair stays moisturized pretty well. It still gets dry, but it stays moisturized. And mosquitoes are here. I heard somebody tell me that they got dengue fever, a guy from India. But you know, he here on a meditation retreat. God knows, he's probably up in the mountains somewhere. So I stay in the city. I haven't been so annoyed by the bugs. I promise you, in terms of weather, bugs, annoyances, Chiang Mai is the most agreeable for me of all the places I've been. You know, Chiang Mai is a great little, it's a happy medium. I think it's because we are surrounded by mountains. We're in this little valley, like it just keeps everything kind of status, kind of even. Let's see. Our house sits. I'm catching up with y'all. Somebody needs to get here. Pent Up Wanderlust and Nirel, y'all need to be on your way. Elizabeth is coming too. Walking and swimming, I can do. Okay, how is the language barrier? It hasn't been a problem. We talked about that. You can make it with Google Translate. The truth is, I can count on one hand the number of times I've even had to use my Google Translate. I'm looking for questions, y'all. What is a nanny goat? Girl, a nanny goat is a baby goat that stinks. And I finally found the bleach. So the professionals will be here tomorrow to get this thing together. I know I'm so behind, y'all. It says, okay, I'm gonna start from the bottom. Oh shoot, I'm so way behind. Okay, let's see. Money Coach Malika, where did you go after Chiang Mai? Hey, Malika. I have to use the local mosquito repellent. That stuff I pack. Yes. What I use is a pink thing. I'll show you guys what you need to get. Hold tight. Where is it? I have some. It's a little pink. It's kind of like, what do I do with it? It is like Skin So Soft. I'll find it for you all. It's like Skin So Soft. But it is great for mosquitoes. The stuff that I brought with me, the Deep Woods Off, it worked for a little bit, but that wasn't it. So you do need to get the local mosquito repellent. Yes. Maryland. Let's see. Okay. How is the internet there? Oh, the internet is way better than it was in Bali. I don't know. Maybe it's me. In Bali, I had the worst time with the internet. The internet here, way better. Is it top notch like US? No, I don't know, because I'm waiting for them to install my own internet. But every place I've gone before, like the hotels where I was, I didn't have a problem with internet. If it went out just for a little bit. But it was much more stable. I had the hardest time in Bali, and I had some trouble in some spots in Mexico too. It was spotty. But here, I haven't had any problem at all. Yes, there's a coffee shop on every corner. There is tons of co-working spaces. That's one of the reasons why I picked this neighborhood. I'm in a neighborhood called Nimman, Nimman, and it's opposite of the old city. The old city is just what it's called, old city. It's a walled city. It's got a moat around it, and you've got all the older Lana, Lanna architecture, and so it's some new buildings in the old city, but primarily it's where all the older buildings are. Well, I'm not there. I stayed there for a month. It was gorgeous. It's beautiful. But I really wanted to be in something modern, updated. I wanted a pool. I wanted all the amenities. So I moved to, I won't call it an expat area, but there's a lot of expats out here. But it's a lot of, in my building, it's probably way more locals than expats. But yes, I'm in Nimman, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going back. If you got a question, you might want to retype it because it's going to take me some time to go back. Better than Chicago's humidity. Yes, this humidity here is next level. It does not give up. It doesn't go away. You can just expect to be humid and hot. Do you plan to do Central and South America? Absolutely. So here's my path. I'm going to do all of Southeast Asia. I got to work my way back to Africa for the summit in February, which is around my birthday. So if I can get through Southeast Asia, then I'll hit Europe and then slide on down to Africa. Then I will have covered most of this space. That gives me till about April to do Southeast Asia. I don't know. I may have to run through Europe, get to Africa, do that with my girls, and then finish up anything else. But I want to finish up everything on this side of the world because it just makes sense. And I'm telling y'all, that flight from the U.S. to Southeast Asia, this is no joke. That flight is no joke. The jet lag is no joke. And anybody who's telling you they're over that jet lag in 3 days, they are subhuman. It took me months to get my body acclimated to this upside down schedule. And I'm still not 100%, but I hear melatonin helps. I don't know. This is going to be my next step. So yes, I will be working my way back to Mexico and South America, and then I'll be done. I will have done Europe, Southeast Asia, get to the continent. I've done North America, y'all know that. And then I'll do South America and Central America. I'm done. I don't really have any desire to see Antarctica, the other two. I don't have any desire to see those. I don't have any desire to see Australia. That's just a personal preference because I have run into some Australians and they don't inspire me to go to Australia. I'll just leave it at that. No, that's not on my list. Do they have Rappi? Yes. Instead of Rappi, what they have here is called Grab. So if you're coming, download the Grab app. There's another one, Food Panda. I'm not sure if it's here, but I know I use that in Cambodia too. And Grab will be your taxi. Grab will also be for food delivery. Yep, they have that. Did you have a monkey come in the house? Yes. When I was in Bali, you all saw that monkey get in. That's why I'm good on Bali. I love Bali. I had a great time while I was there. I would go back because the massages there are so inexpensive, and oh my God, this worth it. The food is good in Bali. It's reasonably priced. I would go back to Bali, but I couldn't see myself living in Bali. Bali is too natural for me. It was no escaping. There was no place in Bali that I went that I could get away from bugs, monkeys. I couldn't. That was too much. Even in Mexico, you could get away from some of the animals, even though it was bugs. Chiang Mai has by far been the most manageable. It's a beautiful tropical city, but I don't have to worry about monkeys and all the bugs and stuff. I'm scrolling through questions. Is it raining? Yes, it's rainy season here now. And I love it because even though it's rainy season, you all, it only rains for a little bit. It rains really hard for a little while. Then the rain is over, just like most tropical places. And yeah, so you all, we are about 45 minutes in. I'm going to take you on a really brief apartment tour. And let me tell y'all, use your gracious eyes, because I haven't unpacked anything. I am literally sitting on a towel, y'all, because the cleaners haven't been here yet. And I am a bona fide self-professed germaphobe. I haven't taken a shower without shower shoes since I sold my house. I'm sorry. I just won't do it. So I'm going to show you all really quickly. Like, this is the bedroom. This is what sold me. So let me stand here. It was this. When I walked in, and I'll just take y'all through. So here, off to this side, you have your own washing machine. This little thing has all the washing supplies in it. I don't know if you can see it. Then, of course, you hang your clothes in Southeast Asia. Not all houses have dryers. There, I think it might be laundry facilities downstairs with washers and dryers if you want to. But this works for me because I can throw in a load, real quick, hang it up here. I have a fan. I put my little fan here, girl, the clothes be done in no time. And then, this little space right here is like my outdoor washing facility. And then this door closes. So I can be washing clothes out there. I don't have to see it here or any of that stuff. And I just close this door. And then this door opens. I leave it open though because it gives me great airflow. Can you all see this? I just need to know. And then here, I don't even look that way. When I wake up in the morning, that's the view that I see from my bed. It's got a big, I don't know if this is a queen size bed or a king size bed, but you can see it hasn't been made up. That's my mattress topper. I got a new mattress topper. I just put these sheets on so that I could show you guys the bed and the pillows and stuff. But I haven't even slept really in this bed. This is the chair. All this stuff was here. The place is fully furnished. The TV. These are my computers. But everything came with it. The hamper. Yeah, even this ring light was here when I got here. That's mine. Here's another little identical room just like that one over there, and I usually just sit out here in the morning, have my coffee. I sit here. This chair, there's a fan. This stuff was here. I sit there, enjoy the morning view. It came with this little vanity. Let me close that up, and so you can see the dust, like all of that. Anyway, in this big wardrobe here, I'll open it up, but it's got everything. That's all my stuff that I have not unpacked because it's dusty. I just won't unpack yet, y'all. And so this is what sold me this room. It's air conditioned. There are 2 units, so it stays cool. Let me turn on some lights. This is the con. Y'all want to know the con part? I'm gonna show you. This is the con. Oh, let me show y'all outside real quick. Let me show you the hallway. Let me show y'all. This is what the hallway looks like. So it's very quiet. Y'all, Southeast Asia's quiet. And let me go down here. There's an elevator. You got 2 elevators. Then down there is the room where you throw your trash away, your recyclables. So it's very convenient. I mean, it don't get no more convenient than this. Okay, so then when you walk in, there's a sofa, a nice size, I don't know what y'all could say or not, TV, little dining room table, blah, blah, blah. Place where you could stop, sit, take your shoes off. That's trash that the owner has to come and get. That stuff in the corner, Lord Jesus. And then here's the little bathroom. This is a little questionable. This is the one, when I came back and looked at this in the daytime, I was like, ooh, you was moving too fast. But it's got everything you need, and it's super duperty clean. The cleaners are coming. I'm going to see if they can get this, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the bathroom. Let me show you this little questionable. I'm going to show you what you get for $325. Here's the little kitchen. All these are the dishes and stuff that I took out of the cabinets. So tomorrow when they come, they'll clean. They take everything out, clean everything, wash everything, put it away. And so it came with a microwave, a rice cooker, toaster, all that stuff. And I keep water like I'm scared we're going to run out of water, y'all. This is a whole crate of water. I got all this is water. This cute little fridge came with it. Everything came. These were pictures that were on the wall. I don't do florals. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't do florals. And that's it. So you get a 1-bedroom, nice size, king size bed, a living room, bathroom, little teeny tiny, I wouldn't call that a kitchen. I call that a kitchenette. You get a little kitchenette, you get a washer, dryer. But the amenities are the things, that's what I needed. The location, the amenities, and the view. I swear to God, let me just show y'all this one more time. Can y'all see them mountains? When I wake up in the morning, and it's cloudy today, when I wake up in the morning and I can see those mountains, it's, yeah, Malika, I had to take all that foolishness down. I'm going to do a whole total, even though it's going to be 6 months, only 6 months, y'all. I have given myself a $500 budget. I'm going to come through here and revamp this whole joint. It is so easy to do. Things are so reasonably priced. So y'all stay tuned for the $500 makeover because that's my next thing. Y'all saw the before. I'm going to do the after I, put up the little curtains. I'm not even doing real curtains, just so y'all know. Look at this genius solution. I went and bought all of this, this gauzy, what do you call this, tulle, because the windows don't have screens. Look at that. You could just, pew, pew. The windows don't have screens. So you can't really enjoy it without bugs getting in. But guess what? I've got some Velcro. So now I have this up to the window, and it acts not only as like little curtains, but it also acts as a window screen. So I got some Velcro and some little magnets, and I put them on the edges of this stuff, and now I got screens. I've got built-in screens for the window so I can enjoy the breeze, and I've got some, little frilly girly stuff to kind of girly up the room, but not block the view at all. And guess what that cost me? It was 25 baht. I don't know. 25 baht is less than $1, like 65 cents. I don't know. Anyway, 65 cents per meter. Y'all know it's 3 feet in a meter. That's like pennies. So I spent $20, and for $20 I can dress up these windows, make it very feminine, and I will have built-in screens. So y'all please stay tuned, come back for the after. already spotted some artwork that I want to put on the walls. Y'all get to Southeast Asia, okay? I'm just going to say that. There's a company online that does a 100% cotton, 300 thread count and higher duvet covers. The duvet is like 30 something dollars. Where can you find a whole duvet cover for $35? 100% cotton. So I've ordered that. They also have the hotel quality bed sheets. I'm going for it, y'all, because one thing I have to have is a comfortable bed. So that's why I got the little mattress topper. I gotta share so much with y'all. That's why I got the little mattress topper, because I'm about to duty up this bed. The bed has to be right. I don't even care about that kitchen, to be honest with you, because I ain't gonna be here that long to be talking about doing no cooking like that. I ain't cooking no collard greens and cornbread. So I can make it with that little kitchenette. If I had it to do over again, I wouldn't take this place, to be honest with y'all. I would have paid more attention to the kitchen, because I do like to cook, but it wasn't a deal breaker for $325. Because here's the real truth. If after 6 weeks, y'all, I don't like this place, I'm going to find me another one. You can find these every day, all day. There was one for $275. I could tell you where it is. If y'all need to find a place here, let me know. I'll drop the links that I used. There was a place for $275. I could have totally done it, but it didn't have windows. You see, I gotta have daylight. Look at that. That is why I took the place, because this room is so bright, it's so cheery. What else did I want to show y'all? Oh, this is a sidebar. This is a total sidebar. Yeah, but look, that bedding, oh y'all, when y'all see this bed again, you ain't gonna recognize it. Because I'm going to put that topper on. I'm going to get the best sheets, loaded up with some pillows. Everything will be white. I'm thinking I'm going white, pink, and gold. Whatever. Fresh flowers. Because, I want to say they do I've seen a lot of artificial flowers. I don't get it. I don't do artificial flowers. They just, ugh. But let me show you all something else I found here in Chiang Mai. It's a store called I don't know how to pronounce it, Raya. And because I've been packing and unpacking so much, I knew I needed some packing cubes, but who wants ugly ass packing cubes? Look what I found. Y'all, look at these. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Look at that. I found, and they are inexpensive. Look, that's the little one. And you even got this little teeny tiny one. Like I could put hair ties in here, bobby pins, little things that might get lost. I have these for my laptop. They're padded and they're all color coordinated. They've got all different kind of patterns. They've got quilted ones. These are just the cotton. I like this design. This is my everyday hair bag, so I can grab it. Everything I need to do my hair, my brush, my comb, my gel, everything. I don't even use gel, but everything is right in here. These are just some of the pieces. And then no girl on the go is a girl on the go if she doesn't have one of these. This is a foldable shopping bag. You can fold it up. It goes into this little thing. I'm not good at this camera stuff, y'all. But at any rate, so you can get all of these. The store is Naraya. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But what it does is it makes my packing so much easier. So when I want all the stuff for my face, I just grab my face bag. When I want all the stuff for my hair, I just grab my hair bag. This one was originally for this is my second hair bag, but I originally put my cords in it, but I changed it because they have all kinds. You all, I got this little, what do you call this, a crossbody bag. Oh my gosh. And then I got this bag for all of my cables and cords and stuff. So you can color coordinate and just, be ultra organized. It has helped me. And y'all, I swear to you, I got, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 pieces. I don't think I spent $100. And so we'll see. I'll report back on the quality of those things, if those things are, but they certainly make it easier for me to, they make it easier for me to pack. Oh yeah, Malika is coming. For the Lantern Festival. The Lantern Festival is in November. It's near the end of the month, and it is gorgeous. I can't wait. That's why I wanted to be here too. I wanted to get set up so I could attend the Lantern Festival, maybe have some friends over. If y'all are coming, y'all might as well come on. You still got time to get here for November. I could host a little shindig at my place. We could have some fun down by the pool. In a sauna. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Once they clean this place, I'll be able to unpack and feel at home. Okay, let me roll back and see. Oh, Shauna, you didn't get the ugly packing cubes. No. That's why I'm so glad I waited. Y'all, and they've got every design. Look, they even have slippers. They didn't have the slippers that match my set, but they have all of it. They got hats. Check out that little store. If it's Naraya, or either it's Nayara, it's one of those. You'll find it. Let's see. I should be there by Lantern Festival. You should be. Come on, sis. I'm telling you. And if anybody needs a place to stay, y'all know y'all can come stay with me for a little bit. Because as soon as the festival's over, I'm probably out of here anyway. I think we should do a meetup for the Lantern Festival. Marilyn, I can't find the questions because they're so far up in there. If you have a question, please repost it, y'all, because I'm caught up. I know. I almost got those packing cubes too, Shauna. But I was like, nope, let me just hold out. I know, Malika. I can't wait for you to get here. We're going to have a good time. Malika, I know you've been here before. Girl, I got some spots. Oh, my goodness. Yes, that's it. Naraya. Yes, it's online. So they will deliver to you too. It's a totally cool little spot. They've got the soft pink silky. So if you want your whole Victoria's Secret kind of experience with your packing cubes, girl, I started to. The only thing about it is that they show dirt. And I know me. I'm really on the move. This is gonna work for me. It's colored, might kind of even camouflage, so I could maybe get a little more wear out before I have to wash them. But when I tell you all, this is a game changer. When I open up my luggage now, y'all know. Before I had everything in like a drawstring bag. I had all kind of drawstring bags. No, this is changed my whole world. Let's see. I'm leaving after the festival too. Yes, heading back to the States. From here, I'm either going to Korea or Japan. I can't decide. So Marilyn just hit me up and said that you guys have some questions that I haven't gotten to. So if you have a question that I have not answered, would you please type it again in the chat, because I got off. It says, so you can leave the lease whenever you want without being penalized. Yes, you can leave, but you will be penalized. They're going to keep your deposit. They're not going to give you your deposit back. But when you think about it, my deposit was $600. If in a pinch, I absolutely had to leave here and couldn't stay, I would be okay with walking away from that $600. But my full intent is to be here for the entirety of the 6 months. So I don't foresee having to do that. It was so easy to find a rental, you guys. I went into 3 Facebook groups, and I'll give them to you. One is Brothers and Sisters of Chiang Mai. Then the other one was Nomad Girls Chiang Mai, and the other was 10,000 baht or less rentals in Chiang Mai. And 10,000 baht, you guys, is like, that's less than $300. That might be like $275. When they are telling their houses, full houses with bedrooms and bathrooms, if you go outside of Chiang Mai City, housing, you can get a whole house for less than $300 a month. I'm talking about a whole house with a yard, the whole fool. I just didn't want to be out far, because if you go that far, then you're going to need a scooter. But you can rent a scooter for pennies on the dollar as well. Yes, I'm telling you, the flight is the most expensive. The flight is the most expensive. It's the hardest part of the journey because it's long. I'm telling you, I don't care if you go in first class or coach. That time change, that your body, start taking your melatonin. That's the hardest part. $2,000 cash USD. You are set up, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not talking about just for the 6 months. If I went with a longer term lease, I could have gotten this for less. I went with a 6-month lease. A 1-year lease, it's direct. Where did you fly from? I flew from, I came here from Bali. Then I went to Malaysia. I came here from Kuala Lumpur. But the ride from the US, I went from the US to Bali, baby. That was 2 days and a camel ride because I spent 2 days in Doha, a day and a half in Doha, 2 days. I still couldn't get my sleep right. So I took a long flight, had a 2-day layover in Doha, then went on to Bali. That was a long flight, not as long as the first leg. It took me months to get myself regulated again. This is a great place. It's worth so much more than $350. Yes, I'm telling you, it's $325. Yeah, it's a lot. Yes, Nicole, and a camel ride. It was. I'm telling you, that's why once you get over here, you don't want to double right back. This is not, I would not advise anybody coming from the U.S. to come to Bali for a vacation. You better have some time. You need that time to regroup. I say you should stay no less than 30 days. You can get a 30-day tourist visa on arrival in Bali. You can get 30 days just for showing up here in Chiang Mai in Thailand. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that because there's an easy way. You can get 60 days or 90 days in Bali. I'm sorry, not Bali, in Thailand very easily. Before you come to the country from the US, you can go online and apply for an e-visa. If you are approved, that will give you 60 days. So you get 2 months in the country as soon as you arrive, automatic. After sometime during that visit, you can go and apply for an extension. They'll give you an additional 30 days. Bam, you got 90 days. You could do it the way I did it. I didn't apply for anything. I just showed up. When I showed up, they give you an automatic 30 days. I won't say automatic, but they gave me 30 days. And then during my visit, I went and extended and I got an additional 30 days. It cost me 1,900 baht. And I'm going to say you all, it's less than $100. Y'all have to do, the only reason I can't convert for you all because I'm streaming on my phone. And so if I was on my laptop, I could be doing 2 things at once. But it's easy to get the tourist visa. If you get it before you come for 60 days, if you get it when you come, it's 30 days. And I don't even know if I paid anything for that, you all. So I'm on the 5th floor. So even if the elevator were to go out, I always think about those things, y'all. I don't want to be on the 20th floor. I don't want any of that. I'm on the 5th floor. If the elevator goes out, I can do 5. I can go up, but it's 2 elevators. I've never seen it go out, but just in case. Best to do a day or 2 layover connection. Yes, the best is to stay 3 weeks on any long haul international flight. Y'all better listen to Marilyn. Marilyn worked for the airlines for years in multiple capacities. Y'all need to listen to Marilyn. I'm telling you, that trip, if you do it, you might as well stay a while. Yes. So 1,900 baht, $52. That's what it cost for me to extend my visa. And I was able to get 60 days. So I'll just do that a couple of times. You ain't hear it here, but there are 9 types of visas that you can apply for. There's a retirement visa, and they require that you have 800,000 baht in your bank account and that you make, I think it's about $2,000 minimum, I think, having that, like if that's your pension. I am not a visa expert. I would say to you, for me, Thailand is one of the more convoluted visa experiences, only because the rules change all the time. Anybody here in Thailand will tell you the rules change all the time. So you want, the one thing that I could tell you with certainty is that you could get 60 days a tourist visa, you can get a 30-day tourist visa, and you can extend, and you can do that alone. If you are wanting to apply for the retirement visa, they have a elite, I think a LTR visa. They have student visa, non-immigrant, A and O. There are so many. I would not advise going that alone. I'm sure you can. Yes, and their retirement visa, you can get it at 50. But listen to this, their education visa, which I thought I might try to do, you have to be 50 and under. So you can't be no senior citizen coming over here talking about you going to school on that visa. I thought I could. So I'm learning all of these things. Yes, but you can apply for the retirement visa at 50. The only thing about that, and this is what I learned yesterday, because I did go to sit with a visa agent yesterday, is that you have to have a bank account. And they used to allow tourists to open up a bank account with your passport, your tourist visa. You can't do that anymore. Now, in order to set up a bank account, they were telling me we could do it in Bangkok. When they started talking about all of that and it's going to cost $500, excuse me. I'm already a resident. I'm a resident in Mexico. It's free. I'm done. The process for what I'm trying to do, it's not necessary. I'm only going to be here 6 months. I'm not going to make Thailand my home country or my landing place, because the truth is, y'all, it does not work with me in trading. That's the reality I had to come to. I have got to get back on that side of the world if I'm going to trade long term and invest effectively. I can't do it. Trading at night, I can't stay up to 3 a.m. It just doesn't work. So I will be here for the 6 months, explain and explore, and then get my tail back over to where I can work within the market time and it's reasonable. So it's more cost effective to have a place passed in another country to travel from, then yes, absolutely. When I tell you I'm paying $10 a day for this apartment, you could pay less. You could easily find an apartment here for $8 a day. 8 times 3, that's $240. You could easily find a place for $250. Easy. And it would be someplace you don't mind coming to. I love coming here. I don't like the bathroom. I don't like the kitchen. And those are biggies for me. So we'll see if I stay here the whole 6 months or if I go find someplace else. Yes, I was very honest with the landlord up front. Everybody know I'm working on this visa thing. I'm traveling. I put forth the situation. What if I don't last the whole 6 months? And the lady said, well, we just keep your deposit. I'm okay with that, because again, we're talking about $650. I have paid $450 a night for a hotel in Bali. The one where the monkey got in, that was $400 and some a night. It was worth it though, y'all. That villa was everything and then some. But even the other villa in Bali, I paid $100 and something a night. That's 3 nights. 4 for 3. I could live here. Trust me. I think it is best if you can find a place where it's just cheaper than a hotel. So that's where I am. Okay, I was thinking about getting an RV. Let's talk. Money coach, Malika, how hard is it to learn futures? I don't think. Y'all know who else is trading futures? Living my dream trading. I don't know if y'all remember him, L. He's doing futures as well. And I think he's trading for somebody else now. Miss Vice, I'm with you. I want multiple residencies. I don't necessarily need multiple visas. I want to be able to call a place home. So yes, that's what I'm looking for too. I love being a resident of Mexico. I want to find another place where I can set up residency so that I can travel freely in and out. Thailand, probably just because of the time difference, is not going to work for me with trading. I have tried it. I can't. I just can't. It doesn't work for me. And I'm pretty sure, yes, he is. Living My Dream is doing well with futures. Oh my goodness. But C-Temp is teaching us how to do a different form of trading options, which is credit spreads. Girl, I cannot wait to get in on this whole credit spread thing. I want one in Europe too. That's what I'm thinking. And y'all know I'm so partial to Spain. I think if I had to pick any place, I would do the work to stay in Spain. Because I love Valencia. I love Barcelona. It's just something about Spain. It totally agrees with me. I think that's the one I want to do. Right now, you guys, for me, somebody said, what time is it now? It is 8:15 here in the AM. Barcelona is my happy place too, Nicole. And I swear to you, so I'm being picky. I like Thailand, y'all. I love it. It's so reasonable. They love us here. They want us here. All that good stuff. The only thing about it is I can't see myself investing the money to become get a long-term visa. It doesn't seem to me like that. My tops are still number 1 and 2. Mexico City does it for me. I love Mexico City because I love the areas. I love the neighborhoods. I love Roma Norte. Y'all know I like Polanco. I don't care what nobody says. I like Polanco. And I like all of I just like Mexico City. I love Barcelona. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to try to get residency there. And I will say Chiang Mai comes in third. Chiang Mai is a close third. But why go for third when I can have my first and my second choice? I can have residency in the Western world, then I can have residency in Europe, in places that I want to go to. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not going to pursue it here because I could do this with just, border runs. I can make this work for the time I need to be here. But no, I don't see myself staying here forever. Would I come back? This is a place I would come back to visit, though. Yeah, Sasha, I'm telling you, Mexico City, people are asleep on Mexico City. Mexico City is a world-class city. Museums. And this is what I found, y'all. You know what all 3 of those places have in common? Culture. Not only are they great food places, listen to this. This is me. But you will learn yourself as you travel. I like cities. Sorry, undeniable. I like good food. I'm a foodie. I want real food choices. I'm not talking about just your cuisine. I want to know you do all kind of foods well. I need an international airport. I need to be where nature is accessible. I can get to some water, some mountains, some palm trees or something. It needs to be reasonably priced. And I like museums and parks. I like that. And I'm sorry, there's some places I've been that just don't do it. But my top 3, Mexico City, Barcelona, and Chiang Mai, check all the boxes for me. They check all the boxes. So that's it, y'all. That's what we're doing. I'll be in Mexico City the week. Oh my gosh. You didn't like Mexico City? Yeah, Mexico City, it does remind me of Chicago. No, I feel so much safer in Mexico City. Girl, I don't feel safe in Chicago. You got to definitely keep your head on a swivel in Chicago. My favorite, yes, Mexico City has parks to die for. There are so many museums. You could go to a museum every day of the week in Mexico City and never see the same museum twice. They got a chocolate museum. Be still, my foolish heart. But I feel the same way, too, about Chiang Mai. You all, between these gorgeous temples, It is insane. It is insane the amount of culture, the history. So, yes, I need that. When I travel, I have discovered I'm a culture vulture. I want to go, I want to learn about your culture, your history. I want to eat your food. I want all of that. I want to get with locals. I want to have all of those experiences. Um, It's the only thing I like about Bali. I love parks and walkable spaces. Yes. Yeah. Bali, the sidewalks, Bali is not walkable. We need to talk about it. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to do this channel. I'm going to do a channel called Truth About Travel or Truth in Travel because people don't tell the truth. People, I've been accused of this, but I try to tell the whole story. Like y'all saw this little place for 325. It's worth 325 to me, but the kitchen's not great. The bathroom is okay, but it's not modern and updated, but it'll do. So those kinds of things. You all, the people are friendly here, but I'm telling you, I'm always concerned about how, as an expat, how I'm impacting the economy. Those are real things and real considerations. And if you don't think people are aware that your presence runs up their rent or your presence causes things to, makes things inaccessible to them, y'all, that's a part of travel. And so I'm very aware. I will say this, when I was in Playa, I was acutely aware. I was so aware of it that it made me somewhat uncomfortable because Playa is a small city. In Mexico City, you can dissipate some of the effect, not all of it, but some of the effects. You can spread that out. Mexico City is so big. But in Playa, it was palpable that my presence here is running up rent and locals can't live in those places. I didn't like that. And so I prefer to be in a place where my footprint is a little less disruptive. And so I want to be responsible when I'm traveling. I promise you, I'm renting this place directly, not from an agent. This is directly, a woman owns this, Thai lady owns this place. She gets the money. She directly benefits from me being here. I'm not giving it to Hyatt or anybody else. So for me, when I can do that, when I can go downstairs to a Thai-owned coffee shop, not a chain, it's a mom and pop down there, I feel better knowing that at least in that way, my money is going directly. It doesn't have to touch government hands, none of that. And I try not to shop at too many chains. I've done it for the grocery store because, I needed some bleach. I'm sorry, y'all. I needed some bleach. Nothing is clean until bleached. It has been bleached. That's just me. I'm a black woman through and through. So some things I will, but for the most part, I try to use like the local tuk-tuk. Those people, they're negotiating the price right there on the spot. He gets that money. I know he got it. I'm tipping. Even though the tipping culture, they don't expect you to tip. But I try to always live a small tip or something at any time. So yes, you got it. Crossing the street is a contact sport. I still don't understand how locals. Yeah, that's it. Malika, this is all you do. You hold your hand out. You step out and you hold your hand out. I've gotten good at it. And now I don't even make eye contact because if you make eye contact, nope, you just hold your hand out and you walk. The traffic, they will stop. They will stop. But here's the last and the final frontier. This is what I say. I think if you aren't afraid, you have to have the whole experience. You have to have a scooter. Sorry, folks. In for a penny, in for a pound. My friend here, she has a scooter. She gets out there. The thing about, I don't know about Bali. That Bali traffic was crazy. Chiang Mai's traffic is not as crazy. I'm telling y'all, Chiang Mai is totally manageable. If you could live with the time change. The deal breaker for me with Thailand is trading at night. It does not work for me. Because by that time, I need to be sharp, and I'm anything but sharp. I'm sleepy, I'm cranky, I'm making all kind of crazy trades. It doesn't work. I must get back long term over to the other side of the Atlantic in order to make this thing work. And I don't see myself giving up trading anytime soon. So yes. Walking, very walkable. Chiang Mai, still not perfect sidewalks, but by far the most walkable place I've been. Bali sidewalks were horrific. Mexico sidewalks were horrific. Doha, don't y'all count out Doha. Somebody needs to spend some real time in Doha. Doha, the cleanest place, well developed. They got money. That's money on top of money on top of money on top of money. Anybody got any more questions? Because we're going into an hour and a half, and I don't think I have anything else to say, y'all. The visa process is convoluted. Get some help. I can help you with tourist visas and extending a tourist visa. Anybody could do that. You could do that in your sleep. I did that by myself. But if you're talking about retirement visa, the student visa, there are groups that say you can do it by yourself. But you all, I'm telling you what the visa agent told me. Might be self-serving, but it made sense. The rules change so frequently here that it would be wise to have someone at least look over your shoulder. So I won't go into, I'm not going to go into what kind of visa you should get. Just know that there are 9 different types of visas. There is one for you if you want this to be your long-term place. Oh, yeah, the motorbike is the most cost-effective way. Grab does that, and it's like $1. I can get anywhere in Chiang Mai for under $2 if I take the bike. And they give you a helmet. I know in Bali they come with a helmet. You could pay a little extra, they bring you a helmet. Or you get your own helmet. Begin your YouTube journey channel. Yes. I need to do a travel channel separate from the trading, y'all, because I want to tell the truth. I swear, I started to do it. I said I'm going to do it anonymously so I can really tell the truth. Did you like Guadalajara as much as Mexico City? I want to scout both. I'm going to say yes and no. I liked Guadalajara because Guadalajara is like a smaller Mexico City. It's more manageable. Then I will say the air quality. I've been to both. Mexico City, when you wake up in the morning, you can see the haze. But I didn't cough and wheeze the way I did in Guadalajara. You all check air quality. Air quality is a real thing. You can go on Numbeo and check out the air quality. Air quality in Guadalajara, it's something to contend with. I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to stay here. If I open up the windows to my place in Guadalajara and I stayed there for a month, you could literally take your fingers and wipe the soot off the tables, off the floor, the furniture. So you have to imagine that you're breathing in some of that. Y'all look it up for yourselves. Let me tell you, you want to know the best place in the world to live? I'm about to give it to you right here for free. I already did the research. You need to get to Valencia, Spain. Go to Alicante, Spain. Look them up. Google it. You don't believe me? Google it yourself. I think on a scale, I think Numbeo might use a scale of 1 to 200. The south of Spain is usually scoring 170 or something above. Don't quote me on this, but I am telling you, I have done the research. We're talking about from air quality, cost of living, transportation, crime. When you consider it all, the south of Spain is where it's at, baby. South of Spain, where it is. That's why I said if I'm going to invest, I'm going to have to invest someplace like that. Mexico City. If I had to choose between Guadalajara and Mexico City, I'm going to go with Mexico City. Only because it's got even more museums. It's got more of the stuff that I love. Guadalajara's got great museums, great parks. You're close enough that you can get to Puerto Vallarta. It's a short bus ride, 4 or 5 hour bus ride. It's got an international airport. But I swear to you, Guadalajara's air quality, I couldn't. That's the one thing that made me say, I don't know if I could do this one long term. But you can find a nice place. Guadalajara in Mexico isn't as cost effective as Southeast Asia, y'all. So let's put that to bed. Hold on, let me get back. It says the random hair here in Colombia is enough for me. Yeah. Medellin. I haven't been to Medellin, you all, but that's my next one. That's my next one. I'm thinking Colombia might be a place I could work too. That might be one that ticks all the boxes for me. But back to it, yeah, Guadalajara, I loved it. Great food. The only thing about it though, y'all, if we're talking about moving abroad, and this is my thing, I'm moving abroad because I'm minimizing my expenses. I'm trying to get my expenses as close to zero as possible. Because why? I'm traveling and investing. I can invest now the way I never was able to invest when I had 2 children at home in college. I had a house note, a car note. I had all the stuff. My overhead had to be $4,000 before we even ate a meal. I'm not living like that. Y'all want to know what I'm trying to do? I want my overhead to be $1,000. I want to live on 1,500 tops, 1,500, because the rest of that money, y'all, Malika is in this chat. Y'all better listen to me and listen to me good. Wealth is being transferred right before our eyes, right under our noses. When those stock prices dip, y'all, don't be afraid. I know your 401ks is looking bloody. They might be recovering now, but y'all, that's the time to buy. We want to buy. So my big picture, and I was just talking to my good sis, Big Up Yourself. We were just talking the other day, and I'm telling y'all, here's the move, ladies. Minimize your expenses, maximize your investments. That's what I'm talking about. So if y'all want to get with the movement, come over here, meet us on Wednesday nights. We're talking money. How do you invest your own money? We're not paying people. I'm not paying nobody. I paid for a lifetime. I had employee sponsored savings plan. I paid those people. I don't even know what the hell was going on with that money half the time. I am saying this is what we're doing. Educating ourselves first and foremost. You need to understand how the market works. You need to understand how money works. You need to understand how to put your money to work for you. And I swear to you, Black women can't do anything. We are magic. We do not have to pay folks. Let me tell y'all where that comes from. Y'all know I'm a public school teacher. Public school teachers, girl, I taught basically for free. If the city didn't pay me, I'd have still showed up and taught them little babies for free because I believe in the mission of education. So I have a hard time packaging and selling education to somebody. I'm trying to tell y'all. TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Schwab, all of them have free resources for how to manage your money. You should at least do that. That's free. So if you are interested in how to, I'm trying to live the example. Minimize your living expenses. I could stay here forever. I could find a place that's even cheaper. I could have gotten that $275 easy. $275. Then let's say if you just go ball out and you're crazy and you spend $300 on groceries, you could live somewhere in the world, and I'm talking about really live. You're not living in a cave, for $1,500 a month. That's my whole goal. You could live in Bali for $1,500 a month. Yes, you can. You could live in Thailand for $1,500 a month. Then you've got money left over to travel and invest. Travel isn't even my biggest focus. I love to travel, but y'all, my biggest focus is how do I get back into this market in a meaningful way? So please, on Wednesdays, 8 o'clock, it's Eastern Standard Time, so it's 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. On Wednesday evenings, join us for our live study group. We talk about all of it. We talk about anything money, how to get yourself from where you are to where you want to be. And we knowledge share. I'm not the only person in the group who has knowledge about money management. I am not the most knowledgeable in that group. But it's the collective. When all of us get together, when Black women get together, baby, things move and shake. So I'm inviting you all on Wednesday. Mark your calendars. Oh, also, if you want me to put you on the list, I got to find a way to get in this chat. I don't know how. I'll figure it out. I don't know how to chat with this thing. Maybe this is it. I don't know. chat. Anyway, you all please go to fromlacktolegacy.com/study sessions / Marilyn, drop it in the chat if you can. And come and join us. Just go in there, put your name on the mailing list. I'll send you the Evite link to come and join us on Wednesdays, where we study how to make our money work. You could totally live this life. I am telling you, for $2,000 cash and a plane ticket, if you got here to Chiang Mai today, I could get you set up. I can get you set up. You could be in an apartment. I'm not kidding. You could get your groceries for $2,000. Y'all, I just did it. It cost me $975 for the place. I went to the grocery store. I'm telling you, for less than $1,000, we can make this thing happen. All right, let me get through here and see what's happening. I can't believe $1,500. I eat up all my money, a third of that on food. Malika, where are you eating? Girl, there are some spots here, I swear to you. The girls have shown me all the local joints. You can go and get, for real, somebody's grandmother is making Pai Tai, like the best Pai Tai you ever had, for $2.75. And I'm talking about, it comes with all the accoutrement. No, I have been... But I'm telling you, the key is to come out of all those expat places. Find you local friends. I have said this before. Find you some local friends. And that's exactly what I did here. The first thing I did was buddy up or find somebody who's been here a while. My two friends that I was traveling with, we've gone to all the places. And we've learned all the little eat spots. I can totally eat in Chiang Mai, and I'm talking about for real good food. I could get breakfast for less than $5 easy. And I'm talking about bacon, eggs, coffee, juice, fruit. You can do that for $5 every day, just about anywhere. Maybe $6. I could definitely take you to a place right now. I can think of 3 where you could have a full on, I'm talking about chicken wing appetizer, fried rice, a salad, a drink. I'm going to say on the outskirts, you'll spend $10. I'm going to let you spend a whole $10 because you could eat for way less. Fresh food cooked right there in front of you. You could do that for lunch. You can pick any spot for dinner of these local spaces. And I am very careful, y'all, because like I'm not really eating a lot of street food. I'm eating where there's a proper kitchen, because I'm by myself. I don't have time to be like no stomach bug. I've been so fortunate. I have not been sick, really. I got a little tummy upset in Cambodia. I had some bad pasta. But for the most part, no. This place cost me $10 a day. I can absolutely, I'm going to say on the outskirts, we're going to ball out. I'm going to eat for $20 a day. That's $30 a day, y'all. My cell phone cost $15. It's less than that. My cell phone is $15 a month. As soon as I get to a new country, I pick up a new SIM. I did the same thing here. I keep my Thai SIM. I just pop it out. When I come back, I pop it back in, so I don't have to buy a new one. I just top up. That cost me less than $15. My internet is less than $15 a month. Okay? Then I have to pay electricity. In my old place for the whole month, I think I paid like $25. So electricity totally depends on your usage. So I'm going to give you, let's just ball out again. We're going to spend $100 on lights. $30 between my cell phone and my internet. And $325 for, I still am not at $500. Let's say we ball out and eat $20 a day times 30. That's even twice what you're paying for lodging. Nobody is paying all of that, y'all. I'm telling you, it's doable. Not only here in Thailand, can you live for $50 a day? The answer is yes. You can get lodging just like this for somewhere between $8 and $10 a day. Then you have an additional $40 a day to eat, transportation, If you spend $50 a day, that's $1,500 a month. You could do this on Social Security. You could do it on your pension. I'm telling you, I went back to the U.S. I couldn't stand it. I didn't have one meal in the U.S. that didn't cost me between $30 and $40. Easy, $30, $40. I'm telling you all, this is doable. You just have to be willing to change your mind, shift your mind. Again, on the channel, we talk about mindset. It starts from a place of gratitude, y'all. Because I didn't tell you all this, but I lost the first apartment. The first one, it was so cute. It was cuter than this. It had a proper kitchen. The building, I like the building better. Everything about it was better except it was smaller, but it was more pricey. It was maybe $400 a month. But y'all, I turned away. I said, okay, let me go look at another place. I said, let me go look at another place. And when I came back, you all, the place was gone. I was salty. I'm sorry. I'm emotional. I was salty. I had to take a minute. I had to, tell the little realtor lady, give me a minute, because I was so disappointed. It was such a cute little place. But to be honest with you, this is better. It's bigger. I got it the very next day. Y'all, I haven't been here a week. I haven't been here 7 days. No, today makes 1 week that I arrived. In a week, I was able to get an apartment, get my internet set up, get the cleaners, everything scheduled. I've even been to the visa office in 7 days. 7 days. You guys, if you are listening and you are looking, I'm traveling. But this is a viable place for someone to live long term. I am telling you, if money is an issue, it does not have to be. And I'm not talking about sacrificing your quality of life. Now, things are a little different. You're going to, we were talking about this before. Quality of life will increase, while maybe the standard of living you may have to make some adjustments in the standard of living. Like, everything isn't open 24 hours here. You will hear the occasional rooster. You will hear, the windows don't all have screens, that kind of stuff. But if you can shift your mind, I swear to you, I can make any budget work. You can make this budget work. I like to start, I think $50 a day is reasonable. But if your budget is $25 a day, hey, you may make some adjustments. I'm comfortable at 50 though. 50 is kind of my cutoff. Anywhere between 50 and 100. $100 a day is $3,000 a month. Child, you can live anywhere for that. Where did you stay the first week? Oh, I stayed at a hotel I would not recommend. I have 2 that I will recommend. One is in the old city. I have 2. I think I sent them to you, Malika. One is called, it's Peace Place is right across from La Charcola. La Charcola is my favorite. It's got a pool, everything. Love, love, love. Girl, they got a little penthouse. I'm surprised I'm telling y'all about this, because that's my little honeycomb hideout. It's great. And right across from that is, I think it's Prunch, Prunch. I don't know, but I tell you what, I will get that information, because I got to come back to this video once I get some internet so that I can put this stuff in the description. I'll put those in there. I'll figure out a way to get those to you. If you really absolutely have to have it, email me and I will get that information to you. You can email me at fromlack2legacy@gmail.com, and then I can tell you every place that I stayed. 2 were beautiful. That last one, it was in the old city and it was very touristy, lots of young couples. It was not, I spent 4 days there. I was not having a good time. Yeah, to be honest with you all, I got this place on the 5th day. I only booked that hotel for 4 days. On day 5, I was in this apartment. So I stayed there for 2 days. Day 2 and day 3, I went apartment hunting. On day 5, I was in this apartment. So it took me less than a week. Yes, those roosters are real. That's one of those things. I don't hear them as much here because again, I'm in the city. And so, but you hear them. They're still here. Let's check our DMs again and look at a favorite you shared with me. It was sold out. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, because I'm only giving y'all the good. I'm giving y'all the juice. Even in Bali, I stayed at some wonderful places. I'm telling y'all, Bisma 8, $400 a night, baby, worth every penny. That was where they take you to the fresh garden and you pick your own stuff for salads. You pick your own things for your fruit smoothies. What? They had fruit trees. I was in heaven. But you know, you're not going to do that for forever. It says, so glad to see you transforming in many levels within your life. Oh, hey, Roxy. I'm trying to join the study group. When I press the button to confirm my email account and subscribe, it sent me to your YouTube channel. Yeah, that's exactly what it should do. So you are officially confirmed. You all get over there. I'm telling you, this is a lifestyle. If I can do it, I'm almost 60. First of all, I am no spring chicken. I am out here humping and getting it done. I'm able to travel. I am able to be comfortable in a space that supports my mental health. I am not stressed about money. Oh my God. I'm not stressed about my personal safety. None of that. If you want to follow the blueprint, I'm so happy to share it. Please go over to From Lack to Legacy .com/study sessions / so it's 2 backslashes / before the study sessions with an S / after study sessions. Join us on Wednesday evenings where we talk about money. We talk about how to save, how to invest. Because let's face it, some of us are ready to get out now. We're ready to get out. We don't have 20 years for some doggone dividends to start paying off. We need money now. So what we do is I try to do 2 things. I try to encourage Black women to learn to trade. You don't have to trade stock options. You can trade Forex. You can trade futures, options. You can trade anything. But trading is a great way for you to generate income on the spot in your pajamas. Then we take that income. We don't just go, toss it up and shimmy under it. We take that money and put that into well thought out, long-term investments. It's those 2 things coupled together because all of us know that it's good to invest. But honey, where's the money coming from? Where's all this money to invest coming from? You mean after I pay all my bills with what I have left over? No. So my answer to that is, yeah, we want to invest. We know that's wise. But that money has to come from somewhere. If you want to accelerate your plan for getting out of the house, if you want to accelerate that plan, we need to be investing. And I'm telling y'all, C-Tim shared with us this last Wednesday. She shared her credit spread strategy, y'all. That's like constant drip. That's money drip, drip, drip. Then you hit you a couple options. We're not trading every day because that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You will lose your money if you trade every day because every day doesn't give you a beautiful opportunity. We're looking for great opportunities to make money-making trades. You do 1 or 2 of those. Y'all, how many $1,000, how many 500 trades do you need to do a month? Only a few. Do 1 or 2. NVIDIA will get you there. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Take that money and move it over to your long-range investment. Let the money grow. We're talking about dividend stocks. We're talking about dividend ETFs. We're talking about REITs. We got the plan. I get it. Investing is important. But baby, some of us need to know where's the cash coming from. And that's the other part that we do. We want to encourage Black women to learn to trade. If you never trade an option, it's okay with me. Trade futures. Trade something else. Trade cryptocurrency. I don't care. I'm not advocating for any of it. I am advocating for learning the skill. Learning the skill of investing. Learn that. Then you can have some money dripping in, because if we lower our expenses, like I'm showing you, you can move abroad, you can live abroad, you can live on $50 a day. Everything else goes toward your investments. This is how we're going to do it, ladies. This is how we're going to have some sustainability. So iron condors, oh Lord, Malika, you need to come on in. You holding out. You need to come on Wednesday and teach us how to do an iron condor. Because what I do, what I've introduced to the group is basic. How do you purchase? First of all, we go all the way back. What's a stock? What's a call? What's a put? How do we enter the trade? I'm talking about the basics. That's what I do. If you are interested in getting started, y'all check out my Calendly link. It's in all of those videos. I don't know. Yeah. Just go find me anywhere. Any one of those videos, tap on that Calendly link. We can do a one-on-one. The one-on-ones are $59. It doesn't get any more reasonable than that, y'all. That's $60. Takes about an hour or two. I can get you set up into a trading account. We use Schwab. I do primarily, and TD Ameritrade is the platform that I use. Who's in the group? Yvette is in the chat. Yvette took to it like a duck to water. These women are out here, y'all. They're paper trading, but they're profitable paper traders. It's just a matter of time before we move from practice to paper trading to actually trading money, generating real income. And when I tell you, trading is the easiest, most scalable business. Because if you can make money on one contract and you get so good at it that you can do that in your sleep, now you buy two. You get so good at it. You get so good at entries and exit that you know how to get in and out. You've learned how to do a credit spread. You've learned how to do an iron condor. Buy three. Now buy three contracts. We can scale, but before you can do any of that, you have to learn the basics. And that's what I offer. I offer a learning community. You know, weekly, every week we get together, we talking investments. We're talking about real strategies for making money and investing money long term. Let's see, who is that? I'm going to have to join your Zoom study session. Y'all better get in there, get in there, get in there. It is doable. And Sandra, oh, yep, one-on-one is so helpful. I'm telling y'all, that's where you lose your fear. Because once I walk you through it and you see that this platform is nothing you can break, you can't lose any money because we're not going to be funding that account like thousands of dollars. We're going to put enough money in there so you have full functionality. Get you to paper trading, get comfortable, get all your fears out of the way. And you have to be disciplined. I'm telling y'all, we're giving you the goods. And I'm giving you the benefit of my experience because I did all the stupid stuff. I did everything them people said don't do. I lost money everywhere, every which way they said, and I learned that everything they said was absolutely true. You don't trade emotionally. You don't revenge trade. It's all the stuff. The ladies in this group are so supportive. Y'all, the group is so supportive. You all see them. Most of the women here are in our Zoom study sessions. They're giving it away. They're giving it away because we want to see sisters win. So here's what we're offering. Wednesday nights, come on out, y'all. And I got to get ready to get out of here because it's going on 9 o'clock. So we're going to talk about trading. You can trade anything you like once you learn the skill. That's what I want Black people to know, the skill. I don't care if you never trade options. I don't care if you trade futures. I don't care. Cryptocurrency, stocks, that's on you, whatever your risk tolerance is. But you need to learn that. We need to know how to do fundamental analysis. Y'all, we need to be able to tell what's a good company and a bad company. That's so easy. You don't have to pay somebody to teach you that. I'm going to show you where all the free resources are. I swear to you, it's all free. Do I think you should eventually take a class? Yes, I do. I am not by any stretch of the imagination saying go this financial journey and never take a paid class. I'm not saying that. I'm saying get the basics first. Get the basics for free. Come see us. We're going to give it to you, sis. And then go out and you can pay anybody you want to after that. But don't pay up front because you'll be like me. I was so frustrated in that class. Now, if I took that class, I would be on easy street. I'd be like, yep, I got this. Yep. Oh, that's how you do this? Totally different experience. And that's it. So we're going to talk about investing. We're going to talk about how to cut your expenses, how to live abroad for less than $50 a day. I'm telling you, go back, watch the Bali video. Malika's in Bali right now. You can do $1,500 a month. That covers folks with Social Security. That covers if you're on a pension. That covers if you're an online entrepreneur and your business isn't generating a ton of money, but you can secure yourself with $1,500. Literally, you could live very well here, even better here on $1,500 a month. And I'm living proof. So now I got to go find another place because you could do it in Cambodia too, y'all. So let me wrap up with the Cambodia stuff. Cambodia, do I recommend you visit? Yes. I think you only need 10 days in Cambodia. Cambodia felt like the Wild Wild West to me. Personally, I felt physically safe, but did I feel like I did not feel like the country was the safest. Nope. If you know the history of Cambodia, it's a very young government. I think they just began to like self-control government in the last 50 years for sure. Cambodia is great. You should go. Siem Reap, to go to that place where Tomb Raider was shot, all those temples, you all, I would do it again. But I wouldn't stay a month. A month. But I go and stay the whole length of the visa. So if they give me a 30-day visa, I stay 30 days. If they give me a 60-day visa, I stay 60 days. It's a great way to slow travel. But it was great. I would go back with a friend. But would I just double back next week because Cambodia has so much to offer? Probably not. I was afraid sometimes, not for necessarily my personal safety, but I wasn't quite so sure if something happened to me, what the government situation would be. So Cambodia, yes, go. I didn't even feel too unsafe as a female traveler, but I know how to travel too, y'all. I stay close to touristy places. I don't travel. I'm never inebriated. I don't do any of that foolishness. I'm not drinking. None of it. I'm coming there to see the sights. I'm going to eat the food. I'm going to talk to the locals. I'm out of there. I had the best encounter with a monk. The monks are great. Y'all, you could talk to monks. You just can't touch them. And you can even take pictures. If you ask, they'll let you take pictures. I know we're losing folks. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Is there anything else? Anybody got any questions? Okay, I think I answered all your questions. If I missed something, y'all, here's your chance, because we got about 10 more minutes and then I got to roll. Look, the Cambodian people are wonderful. And wait a minute, can I tell y'all this? I saw delicious, wonderful men. I saw men. And I'm trying to tell y'all, I didn't have any trouble. Bali was so touristy. I only got hit on a couple times in Bali. I told y'all about the man slapped me on my booty. They gave me the ride on a motorcycle. And I ran into another little dude on a motorcycle. I ran into a few dudes. Bali was cool. I did not feel invisible. Cambodia, I felt pretty seen too. I had a couple fellas hit on me, a dude from India, another guy. Yeah. But y'all know I'm not into it. I saw the men's, baby. The men's are out, and I'm trying. This is what I want y'all to know too. I don't know what's happening in America. I don't know, because I ain't been there. I ain't been there in 2 years for real. There are folks who want us. They like us. They don't have any problems dating us. I don't care. Y'all know I'm a grandma. Y'all see me. You see me coming. I ain't been to the gym. I ain't touching my toes. They are into us. I felt seen in Guadalajara. Nyrel was there with me in Guadalajara. They talk to you. They see you. They talk to you. A man walked behind Nyrel. She gonna be mad, I'm telling it. A man walked behind Nyrel for about 3 miles singing a song. He serenaded her for 3 miles. Now, you know he was waiting on her to turn around. Nyrel didn't want no parts of it. But I'm telling y'all, we are seen in the world. We are desired in the world. It's not like the States. Nobody is measuring you. Of course, you have to be on the lookout for this dude just trying to get with me because he's trying to get to the States. But I tell him right up front, I don't even live in the States. So you can't be trying to get with me to go to the States because I may never go back there. So everybody know right up front. And if that's what you're into, they not into you. How do you determine how long the visa will allow you to stay? Generally, if you go to the website, I always go to like the Thai consulate. Just go right to the consulate website. You can Google it and it'll tell you what the American passport is one of the most powerful passports in the world. Yes, it's a privilege. It's a privilege, y'all. It's a privilege. You can use it. Very few countries have I gone to. I haven't gone anywhere, to be perfectly honest with you, that didn't honor that passport and just be like gone by. It's palpable. You can see it. You can see how they treat people with passports from other countries differently. When I tell y'all that it's a privilege to have an American passport, we talk a lot of trash about America's not perfect, but that passport is respected. It will open places. It opens the world up to you. So definitely we're in the right place, y'all. This is our time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Black women, Stephanie Perry, Adelia Abortishe, and Rashida Dow, those women are doing God's work. I just feel like I have to pay it forward. Those women opened up a world to me. I had already started to dabble. I'd already been traveling abroad. I knew I wanted to live abroad. I'd even attempted it, but I didn't have community. And what they have created for us, and we have taken the ball and just run with it, is a community. When I can get online and talk to 40 of my sisters, we're talking the same talk. We want the same things. It's our time. We don't have to work for people anymore. Every last one of you all that are listening to me has a God-given talent you can monetize. I was a teacher, y'all. They had me so brainwashed. I thought once I left that profession, I was just gonna be, eating cat food somewhere on little teeny tiny teacher's pension. Lies. I'm a teacher. That's what I do. That's my God-given talent. So guess what? Stephanie Perry said pivot. She said, now teach for yourself. Have a learning community. What? That's the easiest thing in the world. Take whatever your God-given talent is, ladies. Monetize your own talent. YouTube is just a vehicle for me to get it out there to you. This is how I let people know what I do. This is how I get people to come in. If you have something that you do with your hands, I swear to you, I believe this. I would not say anything to y'all I didn't believe. You can monetize whatever. If you have a voice, do voiceover work. I'm just saying. Nicole, I'm not going to even call Nicole out. Y'all do know we have a celebrity in our midst. Nicole, do you know I did not even know that was you? Can I tell Nicole? I'm going to ask your permission first. Is Nicole still here? Because, look, Yvette had to tell me that we have our own personal little celebrity. We have a celebrity amongst us. Aren't those ladies doing the Lord's work? They are doing the Lord's work. And I'm telling you all, the more we share with each other, because there are going to be some mistakes. Nicole is a celebrity. Can I tell who Nicole is? Because, I had to go back. I've watched the commercial like 5,000 times. I was like, that is my sister. But I knew it. I was like, I know her from somewhere. I just could never place where I knew you from. I'm telling. Just an artist who was very fortunate. You all want to know who Nicole is? She's the She Shed lady from State Farm. Y'all, that commercial was everything. It was, y'all, please go to Nicole's channel. Yes, it's the N to the J to the B. Nicole J. Butler. Would y'all please check out Nicole's channel? Yvette has a channel too. Yvette does plant talk. I'm telling you, if you're into plants, it's Yvette Creates. Y'all drop them. Marilyn, can you drop them in the chat? Drop their chats. Drop their YouTube channels, because I can't get to it. Pent Up Wanderlust, she has a channel too. I don't know why she cutting up. She just won't do it. She has such a beautiful story to tell, y'all. Such a beautiful story. These are the women that we're with. We are with these people who have these talents. Marilyn can make things beautiful, beautiful things with her hands. Why are we working for others? I'll never do it again. I guess they say never, but Father God in heaven, it is my desire if it's your will, I don't ever, never want to punch another clock a day in my life. Yes, Nicole is a she shed lady, y'all. Go check it out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Cheryl, this your she shed. And she is so, as wonderful as she comes off in that commercial, y'all. That's really how Nicole is. She is just a dear sweetheart. So check out her channel. And who else is in here who has a channel? I want to shout everybody out. I don't know who else. If you do, you better speak up. You better speak up now. Okay, health insurance. I'm glad you asked that question because I do a combination of things. When I first came, you all, of course, when I'm traveling, that's like moving around, I have traveler's insurance. I always use that. And travel insurance covers the big things. If you have to be evacuated, because that could be, if something happens and you need to get out of there, you need to have that. And travel insurance is very inexpensive. I've used Alliance, and I think the other one is Garibaldi. Don't quote me. I want to say it's Garibaldi. Those two, I've never had to use it, so don't ask me how they work. I've been fortunate. I've never had to use it. But it covers the big things: hospitalization, evacuation, loss of limb, all of that big stuff. And then for my day-to-day, I promise you all, healthcare is so... The U.S. is a gyp. The U.S. is a crock of crap. I have gone to every doctor and paid out of my pocket. I have paid out of my pocket for things like one time I needed an inhaler. I've gone to everything. Everything, y'all, is just reasonable. You pay out of your pocket. I don't even know how to tell you. I did a whole day with a driver. I went to multiple doctors and got all of my prescriptions filled. Y'all, I didn't pay $200. I did not pay $200. So I also got treated in San Cristobal for this many dollars. $0. I basically went in and told them what was wrong with me. They said, no problem. They wrote me up a script and sent me on my merry way. I sat there waiting for the bill. The man was like, lady, there is no bill. There is no bill. You just goodbye. So you all, it is not the U.S. I don't understand how they even get away with charging those prices that they charge in the U.S. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. But this is very doable. So I would say to you, also I can tell you this, in Thailand for sure, you won't be able to get their, like the government or the government sponsored health insurance. I don't know if you can ever qualify for that. However, in Mexico, once you become a resident, you do qualify for some form of health insurance. So I have to get back there to find out what that is and get that in place because it's better than nothing. So you have to check out each country. Some countries, once you become a resident, you then have some privileges that citizens have. As far as health insurance goes here in Thailand, you have to, it's all on you. I can tell you that right now. It's all on you. I will say this too. I don't advise anybody get on a plane and go anywhere without at least traveler's insurance. And some of the travel insurance is good. Mine covered me for the whole length of my trip. So when I set out, I told them I'm going to be over here for 2 months. And so you can pay for that policy to cover you for the 2 months. And when I tell you it wasn't expensive, it was pretty reasonable. And so what I could do, like when I get ready to go someplace else, when you insure that trip, buy that travel insurance, because that's going to be the big stuff. And then the little stuff I just pay on my own until, like, I think at 62, I can qualify in the U.S. for whatever that is. You can get at 62. I can also, because I retired from the Board of Ed, I can pay for that insurance monthly too. Just when I started my pension, I just started it this last month, they offered that insurance to me too. So that's how I'm doing it. It could be cobbled together, something that you have in the States. I don't know. But I definitely pay attention. Yes, buy the travel insurance. Please don't do it. Don't risk it. It's not worth it. It's the peace of mind alone is worth the $150 or $200. I'm telling you, I know for a fact I didn't pay more than $250. And they allowed me to pick how long I wanted it. They wanted to know how long I was going to be traveling, and they would cover me from day to day the whole time. So check that out. Yeah, that was a good question. Let's talk about, that's what they told me. Got us hooked. We've been drinking the Kool-Aid. Mm-hmm. TRS, what do you know about TRS? I will have in a few months. Who is that? Who? Deborah, where are you? Alliance, yes, that's the one I used. Alliance Travel Insurance, yes, that's it. I'm telling y'all, Alliance, I use them, but I never had to file a claim or anything. Did I? No, I never had to. So definitely check Alliance. That was one. And the other one, I'm telling you, was like Garibaldi or something. I'm Lady Insider now. Thank you for being you. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything to hide, y'all. You can't hide on the internet. I figured if I'm going to do this, before I even decided to do YouTube, I figured it is what it is. All my skeletons, you can't tell on me. You can't be me telling on myself. I tell everything. So it's nothing, it is what it is. And if you're living right, you're living clean, you're living righteous, you're a human being, it is what it is. Anything you ask me, I could tell y'all. I made some money mistakes. That's how I even got here. I didn't start out. I was always exposed to, because I was married to a guy that was into finance, but I wasn't listening to him. I was listening, but I wasn't doing what he said. So I've always been money conscious, but I wasn't the best. I did like everybody else. I didn't buy Gucci belts and that kind of stuff, but y'all bought purses and shoes and did all kind of foolish things with money. And I'm so happy, though. I did enough. I did enough so that I could be here. I secured a pension, paid the house. I did enough. But the real come up is coming now. The real come up. Now I don't have kids. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about unexpected expenses. I don't have a car. I don't have any of that. All my money goes toward my upkeep, my massages, all the stuff that it takes to be Sandra, and investing, building this legacy for my grandchildren, because that's what it's really about. Oh, and we got to talk about that too, y'all, because we need to be getting brokerage accounts for these kids. Yes, we need to be getting these accounts for these kids, setting them up so that they can live off of their dividends. It might take us some time to build up our dividend accounts where we're living off of our dividends, but we are right on time. If you got little kids, if you got grandchildren, open up. It's a custodial account. You're in charge of the account, but you could be putting money in there. We dollar cost averaging into everything. We're going to put away this money and we're going to secure the children. Even if you missed it for yourself, even if you missed it for your own kids, you can still catch it for your grandbabies. I'm starting to do that. My grandboys just turned 10. So if I start now, by the time they're 21, 25, by the time they get ready to get married 15 years from now, they'll have at least a little something that has been started for them. Oh, God, yes. Angela says Sandra knows where to get the best massages. You already know. You already know. And let me tell y'all, there's a difference between a Swedish massage. Y'all know, I know, I'm the expert. There is a difference between a Balinese massage and a Thai massage. When you get a Thai massage, you ain't taking off no clothes, baby. They put you in a workout outfit. They put you in like pajamas. And when I tell you it's a workout, they stretch you, they pull you, they twist you up. I love the massages in Bali. Those are relaxing massages. I love a Swedish massage, a hot stone massage. Love all of that. But baby, a Thai massage, when you get through, sis will be done pulled your arm behind your back and twisted your leg over here. You're like, what the hell? I didn't even know I could do that. Okay, this is going to be a lot. But I'm telling you, they spread your legs. So like ladies, if you want to be flexible, get you a good Thai masseuse. I like a lady that I go to and I use her. Baby, she gets me straight. She keeps me real nice. Now what I need is a walking buddy. I need Malika to hurry up and get here so we could walk together. Who is at this in Illinois? I'm leaving to go to Illinois tomorrow. Okay, girl, it's getting cold. Natasha, y'all need to come on. That Thai massage, it's different. I went in, listen, when I did my first Thai massage, the lady, she said, well, how do you want? I said, I want to be naked. She looked at me like, we don't do no naked massages. I didn't know, because I always take my massage. I won't get everything. You do head to toe. In Bali, I did a massage at least 3 or 4 times a week in Bali. That's just the way it goes. But here, they put you in like this very loose, silky like pajama thing. And I'm like, where are we going with this? I thought she was going to pour me up a cocktail, light a cigarette. But no, you put these pajamas on and baby, it's a combination of like yoga and stretch. It's everything. It's a fine massage. Get to Thailand and get you a great Thai massage. And they're inexpensive, very inexpensive. I'm talking about the boutique one where you are, y'all know I'm always fine. I'm gonna do the high and the low. So the boutique massage, you could get up to $50. That's where, they're doing the full. You getting the cool towel, you getting the tea, you get the private room, you get it's everything. You can spend 50. On the everyday ones, like the Girl I Love, those are maybe $18. That's expensive too, because you can get them less. You can get them for 12. But the place I like, where I feel safe, like it's the hygiene, everything is on point. Because y'all, I'm a germaphobe. I don't want to sit on nothing. I promise you I'm sitting on a towel on this chair because it's just, once it gets clean, y'all got to come back for the clean part. You need to get to the Thai massage, honey. I'm just here to tell you. Yes, yes, yes. All right, ladies. I think that does it for story time, y'all. Anything else? Yes, $18. I'm telling you, and that's the good one. That's the good one. That's the good massage. You all, nails, all the self-care stuff, fraction of the cost. Gel. I only get gel on my feet. I want to say it's about $20, if that. I know I never pay more than $20. And I'm not one to do my nails because, I'm working with my hands most of the time, but I always do my feet. All that self-care stuff is very reasonably priced. And that's what I'm saying. You could definitely live here and not miss a beat. You can get your massages. You can get your feet done. The only thing about it is black hair care products. You're going to find that all over the world. I am learning to use, and I'm trying new products. Hey, I keep mine protected under these buns. Y'all already know, right? Y'all do know. My buns are underneath these buns in little silk bonnets. I don't have time to be playing around. I keep my own scissors. I clip my ends. I keep shea butter, coconut oil, all those kinds of things. And then I have some products that I brought with me. So you'll definitely need to bring products. I love my friend Elizabeth. Yep, locks, that'll work. And you know what, you guys, generally, and I'm pretty sure here, because there's so many black people here and so many coming, in a minute, you're going to be able to find a beautician. It's just a matter of time. There is a girl here already who does locks, maybe one or two. But as more people come, y'all already know, we coming and we're bringing our skills. What does that seem like? I may need to utilize my travel insurance after one of those massages. At first, yeah, it's a little jarring. I'm telling you, because they are not playing. Is it hot there? Yes. But it's not like right now, you guys. I don't have the air on and the windows are open. I got this fan and I am totally, perfectly comfortable. I don't know. Maybe this morning I'll have to look at it. I don't know what the temp is. Somebody, y'all could check the temp better than me. But yeah, it's doable. I could walk this morning. Like, it's overcast. I could probably walk to the zoo, which isn't far from me. There's a lake near me. There's a college campus with a beautiful, green grounds. I could walk around. I could do any of that today. So I'm excited about that. That was one of the things that made me take this place with the little kitchenette. But it ticks so many other boxes. We definitely need to do this again. We do. We want an update. Yes. And that's what I'm going to do. So I am getting ready to sign off, you guys. And what I will do is once they clean, they come Friday. They come and install the internet today, and the cleaners come Friday. So they'll be here all day Friday. Next week, once I get the pictures up and the bedding and everything. So as soon as I get that done, I will do another apartment tour. Do I hear the airplanes? Yes, I am near the airport, but I am not in the flight path. I did look at an apartment that was right in the flight path. So this one didn't bother me. That didn't bother me because that's where I lived in Chicago. I lived right near the airport. And once I close the windows, I don't hear it. So that didn't bother me. All of the apartments have air conditioning. I haven't been any place that didn't have good air. I think they know that. Nobody, unless it's someplace really local where locals are, they might not have air conditioning. But any place, I've never been any place in Chiang Mai. I've never slept any place that didn't have air conditioning. I've been to some restaurants that don't have air conditioning, but I haven't laid my head down anywhere. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yep, that's it, Marilyn. If you could drop it one more time, please join us on Wednesday. I promise you, the community is what makes it, y'all. It's not me. They are so wonderful and loving and supportive and giving. Who is that? Oh, yeah, that's my sister. Yes, sister. You will not be disappointed. The knowledge is free flowing. If somebody knows something, they tell it. You know, no, there are no gatekeepers in this community. Like, I know this, but I'm not going to tell you. None of it. None of it. And I'm inviting you, anybody, if you know two things about money and investing, please join us. Add to the pot. It's that synergy, y'all. I'm telling you, the thing started out in my kitchen a year ago, and it was me and Marilyn and two computers. I didn't even have Zoom. I didn't have StreamYard. It was me and Marilyn and 3, 4 people in my kitchen. I lied to you not. And I had two computers facing each other. That's how bad I wanted to get it out. And now we have blossomed and bloomed in less than 12 months into the most loving, supportive community you will find. These women are interested in learning about money, no egos. It's none of that stuff. We just get together, we kiki, we talk about money. It's study sessions. So it's fromlack2legacy.com/study sessions / Go there. Sign up. I'll send you the link. Not only do you get the link to join us on Wednesday nights, but we also open up our Google Drive, which has resources. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'll be updating it soon because I got a couple Zoom sessions I need to get in there. But with everything going on and me not having a real internet, it's hard to kind of move everything around. Yes, sign up for those. Then we give you the Google Drive, the community tab. Go over to my YouTube community tab, y'all. Every day I try to put something up, at least 2 or 3 times a week. I try to put something up that's going to help you in your investment journey. The ladies in the group send me stuff all the time. I try to forward that to you. So again, if you want to join us on Wednesday, so you too can be fabulous with your money, join us at fromlack2legacy.com /study sessions /. Hey, Tony, that's my sister. That's my trailblazing sister. Tony, I love you. I'm so glad to see you. So, yep, y'all, that's it. I did the little apartment tour. Come back. I'll do it once I get everything kind of dutied up. Once I clean and I get everything put together, I'll come back and do another apartment tour. It is okay not to include study sessions. Both will work. Hey, see, look at Marilyn teaching. I did not know that. I thought you had to put in study sessions with those /. You can get there from study. This is so wonderful. So, yep, y'all, go on over there. Will you send out notifications? Yes. You sign up there. Don't forget, you all, please, you have to verify your email address. And can I say this, y'all? That's for my safety, too. Because once we open it up, we're opening it up to the world. We don't know really who's in those study sessions. So one way around that, an added layer of security for all of us, is that you have to verify your email address. So we at least have to know that this is attached to a real person, not some bot or some craziness. So go to From Lack to Legacy .com/study or study sessions / sign up. And then you have to verify your email. You will get an email. You've got to verify that. And once you verify your email, it says, yep, Sandra, this is a legit person you could trust. Then I'll send you out the Zoom links. You'll get that. You'll get access to the Google Drive with all the free resources. And you can always go over to the community tab anytime and take advantage of that. Thank you, C-Tim. On that note, y'all, I got to go. It's time. I got to get out of here and start. I need to go back down to Chinatown. I need to take y'all to Chinatown with me. Oh, my God. They got everything down there in Chinatown, y'all. Everything. And everything is very reasonably priced. So that's another tip. I'm going to show you how to shop with the locals. We're not going to the... I go to the mall for certain things. Like I found these at the mall. Okay. But they were still reasonably priced. I want to say this was like, I don't know, it was less than $10, maybe $6 or something. This might have been $5. I don't know. And so, yeah, that's it. I will take you out. When I go down to Chinatown, I'll try to do live. The only thing about my live, y'all, is, I'm on the other side of the world. So the lives sometimes are grainy. I don't know. But I'll try to take y'all when I go shopping, too, so that you can see how we're going to keep these costs down. We're going to shop with locals. We're going to eat with locals. We're going to cut costs on eating. We're going to cut costs on furnishing this place. My budget is $500. We're going to see what $500 could do with this joint. And that's it. All right. It's been great, folks. I got to go. Don't forget, sign up. And I will see you all hopefully next Wednesday at a Zoom study session where we can kickstart your, generating income, investing income, the whole shebangity boodle. All right, loves. It's been real. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Marilyn, thank you. You're my earth angel. That's my sister. My earth angel. Love you so much. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, folks.